straight off to a killer start.
Yeah, wasting absolutely no time is the killer whale. Look, trying to get to a back position, straight into mount there.
Wow.
Very nice, very dominant.
Yeah, and not only in the mount position, immediately trying to go high with the elbow. It looks like Amy's managed to get her elbows back into a better defensive position, but that's it. When you're going up against the killer whale, there is no time to rest. Once again, as Amy tries to frame and try and get a guard back on the inside, Malie Costa is just straight back into the mount. And this is what we saw from her the first time around last time on Enyo. Just a surprisingly dominant and strong, crushing top position for, you know, a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, she finished last time with an Americana.
That's
I believe.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if we'll see that again today. Those feet cross are going to make it very, very hard for Amy to escape here or make any powerful bridging.
Yeah, I mean, last time around, I mentioned it in that walkout, but I'll reiterate it again. I was just so impressed by not Malie's jiu-jitsu, but also with just the way that she carries herself. I mean, the sportsmanship. Immediately after the victory, she was shaking hands, helping her opponent up. She was going and shaking hands with the opposition's corner. I just feel like they've somehow managed to use some sort of unknown scientific technology to put the mind of a 30-year-old experienced competitor into the body of a 12-year-old girl. And I mean, she's making pretty good use of it in that mount position, still trying to get underhooks. And Amy underneath there, doing everything right, trying to frame on those legs, get the legs back on the inside, and it's looking like she might be able to.
Yeah, there's a small gap there, small window, but I think we're just not quite enough to be able to pull the knee through and try and come back to a half guard situation.
You can see Malie there just creeping that hand up, trying to isolate this arm.
Really sucking the space out of this too. It's sort of inching upwards in that advancement.
Towards that Americana again, I think.
Yeah, she's doing everything right from this top position. I mean, honestly, I would not want to be underneath Malie Costa's mount.
I would not.
No.
It looks pretty terrifying.
These kids are scary.
Yeah, this is where the killer whale nickname comes from. Do we know the origin of this nickname?
I think it was just that she really likes killer whales.
Oh. Fair play. Well, she's doing a killer whale of a job right now.
Very good, very
Fantastic.
good. Like it. So we're halfway through the match now, and kind of we've seen this now for at least, what, two minutes, this mount position. Amy's doing everything right defensively, can't seem to escape though. She's stopping Malie from being able to attack. Malie always trying to get that underhook, trying to raise an arm high. Amy is looking to bridge out here, not able to find that space to bridge and roll, not able to find the space to get the legs back on the inside, but otherwise doing everything pretty good.
Now, Malie has this really wide knee position, which is just allowing those hips to stay nice and low. So even with the bridge, which could look potentially promising, actually the space gets sucked out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'll also say the patience of Malie as well. You know, she's in a dominant position. Obviously, she knows that, and but she's not going to lose it.
This is what I'm saying. The maturity. I mean, we need some tests to check that they haven't managed to put the mind of a fully grown adult into this child.
Secretly, Malie's 35 and
pioneering technology.
Still trying to look to isolate that arm.
Yeah. 1 minute 30 left.
Okay, we've got a knee over the bicep here position.
So we could see another mounted triangle here potentially. I think it looks like she's got that arm across the body. It looks like she's thinking about an arm bar here. But again, I mean, that's just incredible grappling IQ from someone of such a young age to figure out, there's an opportunity for an arm bar there, but actually, okay, no, that opportunity's lessened. There's a bit of a risk there. I'm not going to go for it.
Yeah.
This is insane, to be honest with you.
So much focus. We've got 50 seconds left. I mean, there's not been any real significant...
No, there had submission attempts.
Submission attempts.
There hasn't been. So,
obviously.
So as part of this rule set, if there is no submission attempts, which I think we would comfortably say there hasn't been any submission attempts, then it would go to positional dominance, and there's no doubt that it's all one-way traffic for the killer whale. I mean, I'd say with 30 seconds left, I mean, from my immature mentality, I'd say, well, just go for it, go for whatever you can. But I think I'm not sure if that immaturity or foolishness is in the lexicon of Malie Costa. I think she's going to stay strong and smart till the end here. Dominant performance, but Kplomedo showing us some really, really impressive defense.
Yeah, some great resilience here, some real good defense, keeping those elbows tucked in.
There we go. And do you know what would be interesting? In fact, you know, Malie took that mount so early in that early scramble. I mean, I'd love to see these girls compete again. And if Amy was able to block that early, what would have happened? Because Amy really was doing everything very, very strong, everything correctly, apart from losing that mount quite early.
Yeah.
But another super polished performance from the killer whale, and we can be confident which way the judges' decision is going to go. But we will send it down to our. Oh, we're going to see some replays first. So this was that early mount take, and you know, Amy very
a good attempted recovery here by Amy. Yeah.
exactly. Early on, we had some, you know, throughout the match, but especially early on, there was some very good attempts to escape there. But the hip pressure and that forward pressure from Malie was just too much, and she stabilized that position fantastically. Let's find out.
And your winner by judges' decision is Malie Costa.
There we go, is the decision that everyone was expecting there.
The killer
And
whale
again,
strikes again.
All smiles, great sportsmanship. I know she would have wanted to sub,
Oh,
but
bless her.
I mean, she's already got her signature handshake down. It's great.